Hey, this is Leanne Lyon, Chief Joy Officer of Joy Minder Solutions and host of Lead with Leanne. I'm interviewing
Suhaiba.
also known as Sue, because
There you
she
go.
is going to be on my show coming up. We forgot to pick a date. We'll do that. And I'm so excited though. I got ahead of myself because she was talking about the book that she's written about leadership called Like a Girl and 22 lessons. But something she just said just struck me, and I'm like, oh, I got to know more about that. I wanted to record it so you can see it, and then come watch us when she's on my show coming up here in a little bit. So what you said is that you didn't understand what leadership was, that you kind of had to grow into that. You kind of got thrown into it as well. But what did you think leadership was versus what have you discovered leadership is?
Yeah, so I think part of my mistake or kind of misunderstanding on leadership is, and as you read the book in the bio, I am one of four, but the only girl, grew up with all brothers, worked in all male dominated industries. So my entire life has been male energy. And so like I tease that I always thought a leader was like Napoleon, like the little, dominant guy that had to go, go, go and had to be loud and had to be in charge. And I am very quiet.
Mhm.
And I tease a little bit more on the introverted side. So the definition in my head of what I thought a leader looked like was way off, which I realized, I think, actually at a conference maybe a decade ago or so when a keynote speaker was talking about leadership and what it really meant. And he said a leader essentially is someone who helps someone else through something that they couldn't get through on their own. And like the light bulb went off. And I realized that number one, I was already a leader and I'd been like asked to step into leadership roles, and I teased like pushed a little ahead of my own schedule, but it was a good thing in the end. And it kind of just also helped me open my eyes. And I think leaders come in all shapes and sizes, and we need all of them, so not everybody connects well with everybody else. And something that, I always tease in my world, or not really tease, but what's important to me in my world is good fits both ways. So if you're going to look for a coach, you need a coach that's going to fit well with you and your dynamic, and, you can have a good fit both ways. So in that moment, my kind of perception changed and I broadened my view of what leaders look like and act like and how, they show up in the world, and realized that my word is authentic. So that's the goal, is like every person is the leader of their own life, and you need to do that from an authentic place. And then my daughter kind of encouraged me, or
Mhm.
kind of inspired me to finish thinking the whole process through
Ah,
and finished writing the book, as kind of a gift to her and all the other women. I tease, I say it's women on the rise, because for me, I feel like we should always be evolving to
yeah.
some degree. A little bit better tomorrow than we were today in some area of our life. I also to talk about how
Well, you know
you're
what? We're gonna leave it at that.
okay.
Yeah, give them something to come watch. This is amazing.
I know I get excited now though,
I
because
know.
originally I wrote the book and I was afraid to put it out there. And now that it's out there, I'm like, it's exciting to be able to. My writing mentor and teacher always said one reader at a time. So that's my goal, is if I can connect with, and obviously here on this platform, thank you very much. We'll connect with more than one person at a time, but
Absolutely.
that's the goal, is, one reader at a time and one woman at a time, to help empower someone else and make their journey a little easier, potentially, hopefully.
Well, you already have the name of her book. Her name is Suhaiba
There you
Neill,
go.
and she's like a girl. Go check it out. If you heard something in this interview, put the comment below on what you're most excited about, and come back and watch our full episode coming up on Lead with Leanne, which is at 4 p.m. Central Time every single Monday. You can join us live and actually have a conversation with us if you join us on winwinwomen.tv at again 4 p.m. on Mondays. Come on in every week, but again, don't miss this episode. It's going to be off the hook. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, and I look forward to finishing the conversation.
All right, it's going to be a great one. See you soon. Bye.